So we're back live once again, and we have concluded practice day 2. Not only have the anglers been practicing, but I have too. We've run through all the anglers through our fancy weighing process. It's going to be a really exciting event. Now, I've had a couple of questions online from a few guys, and firstly, thank you very much for posting those questions. We really do appreciate it. But I am here with Mr. FIPSED, Claudio, and he's joining me here today, and he's going to help us understand a little bit about the history of this tournament.
The history of this tournament is the history of FIPSED. FIPSED is born in the first World Championship of FIPSED is in 1954. Is a course fishing for the first time in Germany. This situation made the name at our page of Facebook page, because Facebook page of FIPSED is FIPSED 1954. And starting from course, after we enlarge with the carp fishing, with the black bass fishing, and now we have about 16 World Championships each year in the world.
Well, thanks for that. I'm going to apologize. My first question was in the beginning actually to welcome you to South Africa, first of all. So apologies for that. We are extremely happy to have you here, and we're extremely happy to be hosting this competition. From the event that you've seen so far with the SABA, the South African Bass Angling Association, are you happy? Are you pleased?
As I say in the opening ceremony, I am very happy each time I stay here, all time that I stay here, because I'm sure that the organization is very good, because I know the possibility, the ability to organize of the South African Federation, and I'm sure that all championship that I made here is very good.
Well, again, we're very happy to have you here. How have you enjoyed the food and the accommodation?
The accommodation is very nice. I'm staying, the hotel is perfect, and there is no one problem. And also food that in the night. I spoken with a lot of team present here, and all teams say this is no problem. The food and the staying is very nice.
Well, we're on a very tight schedule here because we have to have the captain's meeting every evening at 6 o'clock, so we're running tight. But a very important question that I want you to touch on and help us understand is the weigh-in process and the scoring process, first of all. So we have 13 teams, 13 nations. If you could you run us through the scoring system of FIPSED?
The scoring FIPSED is very simple, because the first team, the first pair, the first individual, it depends on the kind of the championship, take 1 point. The second, 2 points. The third, 3 points, and so on. Because that is not points, are not points, at penalties. And the less penalty win over the other. It means that at the end you have 1 penalties, you are best than the second, third, and so on. There are after a lot of criteria in sequence that the first criteria is penalties, the number of penalties. The second is total weight. The third is total number of fish, and so on. And all these criteria in sequences permit us, allow us to prepare one classification very precise, with a lot of possibility. What I say is for 1 day, obviously for the first day, the same, exactly the same is for the second day, the same is for third days, and the total classification, the final classification, the world champion, is who have the less penalties with the total of 3 days, and this is for pairs and also for teams. I don't know if it's clear or not.
That's absolutely perfect. And if I could just simplify it, we use a slightly different system down here in South Africa, but we have worked on the system before. Many of the guys may know. It's what we would call a reverse Grand Prix system. Exactly. So basically what you're saying is the less penalties you have, the better you're going to do at the end of the championships. And more on that you'll understand as the day unfolds, or the days unfold rather. And if you want to tune in and watch all the scores, we have just heard from from Johan Landman of Waymasters.net. It's as I say it, you type it in your cursor on the internet, Waymasters with an S.net. We will have the live coverage up in the corner, as well as all the scores, daily rankings, and you can click on all of those relevant profiles, look at all the anglers' pictures, and search all the relevant informations and read about all those questions there. It's something fantastic for us here in South Africa. We're very proud of Waymasters.net.
To clarify one second, the best results can be 3 penalties at the end, because if we are first the first day, first the second, first the third, in total you take 1, 1, 1, and the best is 3 points, 3 penalties, okay?
Absolutely perfect. The less penalties you get, the better. Now I'm going to put you on the spot. What is your call for the 2017 champions? Which country do you think is going to win this event?
This is very, very, very difficult to say, because I know the river. I saw also this morning, but I know the river. I saw there is a lot of spot, very, very good, very nice, a lot of possibility, and I think it's not easy. There is strong countries. So South Africa is the host. They know the river, but Zimbabwe is very strong. Namibia maybe, and Russia is very strong. Italy can be. I don't know.
All right, you don't have to choose just yet. Maybe we'll get an answer out of you after tomorrow. I know who I'm going with. I'm not going to say. However, there are some fierce competitors there, and I definitely wouldn't rule out the Southern African countries like Zimbabwe. So thank you very much for talking to us. We're going to cross over now to one of our Italian teams who we met up with yesterday. Okay, so I'm here with the Italian Vice Captain Simone. We'd like to welcome you first of all to our country. We're very happy to have you here. I was involved in the last World Championships in Italy at Lake Bolsena. I fished it against you. You guys only beat us, but only just. So we shared in your hospitality in Italy, and we're very happy to have you here in South Africa. Tell me a little bit about how you got here and the flight here, the journey here. Was it a successful one?
Yes, the journey was very nice. It was a little bit long trip. You know that from Italy to here, it's more than 15 hours. We have to make a change in Dubai, but we arrive here, everything is perfect. Hospitality was perfect. Now we already have rest and ready for the tournament.
And so the rods and reels and the tackle, it's all prepared, and your strategy is all lined up?
Yes, everything is prepared. We don't have clear ideas because we don't know this place. We never tried before. And we will try to make the 2 days for practice, making power fishing, trying to cover as more water as possible, and looking for nice bass, and then concentrate our fishing in the place where we will catch the biggest fish.
So our boats and all the gear is lined up behind us. How are the boats and the facilities looking for you guys? Are you happy?
Yes, we are looking for spawning areas because of this season is spawning time, so we're looking for docks, rocks like this, and then concentrate our fishing in this kind of area, small creeks, and we hope to be lucky, because we also need lucky to be lucky, because we don't know the place very well, but I know that my team are very strong anglers. We have the Italian champions here with us, and the other 2 couples I select, and we selected them with the strongest best anglers in Italian. Very, very good.
Well, thank you very much for being here once again. I wish you all the best for the week. If there's anything extra that you need, please don't hesitate to shout, and I hope that we can share our South African hospitality with you. And good luck, and enjoy the fishing most of all. Take care.
Thank you, and always Forza Italia.
Yeah. Okay.
Eccoli qua, questi sono i migliori pescatori in Italia, pronti per domani, per le prime prove. Ecco il mitico Favone!
Ciao a tutti, non vedo l'ora che inizi però.
E questo è il Ruggione, questo è il mitico Ruggi, pluricampione, la vecchia volpe.
Cerchiamo di fare il massimo, anzi sicuramente daremo il nostro massimo sperando di fare bene. Ciao belli.
E poi abbiamo il finocchio, il numero 1.
Ciao ragazzi.
Eccolo là, finalmente. Dai, va bene, dai, dici qualcosa, va bene.
Va bene, ciao, Forza Italia. Forza Italia.
Un saluto a tutti quelli che ci seguono, ciao.
Dici qualcosa.
Ciao ragazzi, ce la metteremo tutta e good luck a tutti.
Forza ragazzi.
So we have absolutely no idea in South Africa what they just said. I think it was Viva Italia, let's go, let's catch fish. Good luck for the week, gentlemen. Have a fantastic tournament. It's good to see you all again. Yeah. Welcome back. As you can see over my shoulder, the captain's meeting has begun, and we've got to wrap this thing up right here. I'm very thankful for the being able to talk to the president, and I'm thankful to be able to present for you guys. A lot of hype happening down here at the Vaal River Barrage. As I mentioned yesterday, entrance is free. There's jumping castles, there's food, there's tackle stores. Solly's and his crew are doing an amazing job. We have lowlands here, we have roughneck boats. A lot to see, a lot to talk about. Come down here, join us. We're going to have a fantastic weigh-in, and we're going to bring you as much coverage as we possibly can via the live stream, as well as hopefully getting some good shots of some fish catches on the water starting from tomorrow. So I'm going to have to call it right there. Thank you all for tuning in. And again, if you have any questions or comments, post them down below. We'll try and answer those for you right here. So that's it from me for today. Stay tuned tomorrow as we give you more footage from on the water and right here at the Vaal River. Cheers.